Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Warsim, episode 8 for this series. Let's begin. Last time we left off, we had actually lost a considerable amount of guys trying to attack the demons, but we did push them back for the time being, and so now we're just kind of working on recovering. So what do we got now? Let's see. Kingdom upgrades was something that we had looked at doing. Probably going for the barracks, because the more men we have, the easier it'll be to attack people and take them over. So I think that's going to be our plan. Now I'm playing on an the game has been updated several times since I started this series. I don't want to update the game because if I do, I'll lose my save. So I am now playing with a somewhat older version, but we're going to keep playing for now, for a little bit longer, a few more episodes, and then we'll see where we stand and decide what we're going to do from there. Let's go ahead and end our turn, though we can keep attacking people. We don't want to touch the undead horde. One of our allies was destroyed, and the Fierce County is destroyed, so I guess we'll go for the Mead Meadow City-State, because they need to be destroyed at some point. Alright, so invasion was a success. And we're being attacked now. But we gained a bunch of gold. And we have plenty of men. So we could hire some more soldiers, because why not? Wow, and there's a lot of them to be hired. Can I get 200 of them? Keep doing some exploring around here. House of Art and Tapestries. You visit the House of Art and Tapestries, once held by an eccentrically rich bandit. The collection of artworks are now on display for all. Okay, we can view the mountains. Very nice. The voyage. Yes, yes. The Kolak. Yes, and the Great Sword of Old. Yes, that is very nice. Okay, thank you. I guess, let's see, the Slavers Fort, we own it now. We could take all of our slave soldiers. And we could hire some more slavers. All 25 of them. Okay. And let's go ahead and keep going to war with the Mead Meadow City-State. Especially while we're in a pretty good spot right now, military-wise. Actually, in a really good spot. Took another land. The Great and Unexplainable Magic Explosion. Okay, we had a magical explosion. And one of my bandits stole some of my gold, but that's okay. Sometimes the price you'll have to pay, but I have a fairly significantly large bandit army, so I'm not that concerned. Alright. Independent territories. How are they looking right now? No, I want to see one. Alright. Faction relation. Yeah, they hate me. Total land 6. Total units. Still have 3,000 units. Okay, so they're still pretty powerful, but they've only got 6 lands left, so we're kind of grinding them down pretty good. Let's go ahead and go this way. Wander aimlessly, okay. We could attack a fort. We haven't done that yet. What's 5 again? Nothing. Alright, we could, let's see, where's the Shallow Rock Mine? I've got that maxed out, right? Max 600, okay. And there's still plenty of ore there. We could take another mine, but we've got this fort here. Attack fort, buy the fort for 50,000 gold. If we attack it, it's well defended. Let's wait till we have more troops then. But we can buy maps. They just unlock locations, though. Isle of Skulls, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, we'll wait on all that then. keep doing our attack. We're not going to stop until these guys are dead. Well, we're already getting built up pretty quickly. Again. And we took another land. Okay, got a lot more gold. We're at 38,000 now, still saving up. Alright, the western lands, let's see. Nothing. What's the gift tree? Touch the tree. 54 gold coins, cool. Militia watchtower. Magical fruit farm. We could buy some barrels. I think this helped us last time we did. For 100 gold each, she'll give me 10 barrels. Go ahead and pull our slaves out. So we can keep attacking. I forget the slave to troop ratio before the slaves revolt, but I don't think it's too high. Took another land though. And we've almost got enough gold to buy an upgrade. The upgrade I want anyways. Let's take a look at these guys again. Okay, 2,000 troops. And we have 31 lands. I'm just going to go ahead and attack them again. Just keep going at it. $342. There we go. Alright, keep gaining land. They're attacking me. Okay, we've got plenty of gold now. Let's go ahead and do a kingdom upgrade. I figure if I go ahead and just upgrade my barracks, I can get like a lot of men now. Wander aimlessly. Alright, we're going to take our slave soldiers. We could buy the Brawler's Pit too. It'd be kind of fun to buy. I don't know what it would do for us. We could buy the tavern. I'd really like to mess with some of that stuff because I feel like that's stuff that we haven't really messed with. Alright, 1,700 troops. We've almost got them destroyed. And now we're going to be getting a lot of troops a turn. We can get all the way up to 250, and I hope that we do. We'll take a look actually at this report here and see how many we get. So we received 3,000 gold from the Shellrock Mine. Your trainer trained 250 peasants into soldiers. Your knight trained 69 peasants into soldiers. So I guess we got 250 right off the bat. We enlisted 319 peasants. Wow, so we're doing really good actually. We automatically now have 4,800 men. Go ahead and hire more slavers. I need more slavers. Give me all 25 of them again. Just keep the slaves coming. Actually, go ahead and do some exploring. Ooh, Combat Academy. Your approach to see the massive towers of the Combat Academy. Here, champions are trained and heroes are made. Train your grand champion, 127 gold. Plus 1 to 3 skill. Hire soldiers, 505 available for 55 gold each. Attack Combat Academy, 881 men. Well, go ahead and attack it. Why not? How many slaves? Send everyone. We'll attack it because we might, if we take it, maybe we can just train people for free or something. Alright, Combat Academy loses. I lost some men as well. With all of the champions of the Academy dead, the Combat Academy is yours. So train your Grand Champion. There are no soldiers here to hire as of now. So I guess I could train. Your Grand Champion Methamphetamine is currently undergoing training. Cool. And then I think I'll be able to hire soldiers for free, maybe. I guess we'll find out next turn. So if we can get some really good soldiers from that, I'm totally down with that. Take another land. Some battles taking place. Lots of gold, though. 32 lands. How are these guys looking? Okay, we almost got them below 1,000. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the Combat Academy. Hire soldiers, 5 available for 40 gold each. So we still have to buy them, but they're a lot cheaper than they were. And we can keep training Grand Champions. Which I don't know if I even have a Grand Champion. First Champion. So we could hire a champion. They're expensive though. We'll wait on that. I think I've talked about waiting, doing that before, but waiting on it. Because it is expensive, and I'm not even sure if Grand Champions really help you, but they might. It's possible. Alright, so nothing, I guess. We can hire some tribal goblins. He has 45 available. Sure, give them to me. Give me 100 soldiers too. Just keep the men coming. So I want to hurry up and get these guys crushed. Because once these guys are crushed, I'm only looking at, I think, in smaller nations and independent. I'm looking at like bandits and stuff to fight. I don't really have, but it's all about crushing these guys. And they've got to be below 1,000 now. Oh, they're back up to 1,200. What the heck? Wagon Man's Post. So, I guess we're already trading with him. Attack the Wagon Man's Post. 150. Well, I guess we're already trading with him, so we must have encountered on a Wagon Man's Post in another area, and it just, for some reason, they're kind of the same thing. So let's see. Mercenary Training Camp. Artifact Hall allows you to store discovered artifacts. Allows you to found your own knightly order. Monument to Champions. More heroes in arena fights. Library. Ability to read books. Grand Champion's Quarters. If given to the Grand Champion, plus 25 strength. Shrine of Harvest. We could get the extended quarters and get more knights, but I feel like the artifact hall is something we're going to want because it allows us to store discovered artifacts, which we haven't discovered any artifacts yet, but we might at some point. Plus, I know there's a place we could buy artifacts. I just don't remember where it was. There's a place here, right there, Artifact Market. So we can actually buy. We could buy some of these now. We could attack it too, but I don't think that's a good idea. And we could impose a trade levy on it. If we attack it, will it let us? I'm not going to try it right now. Visit Bajorn's Artifacts of the North. Buy the Doomstone Fragment. Ask about the Doomstone Fragment, the Gauntlet of Frost, the Talisman of Brothers. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. But now I know it's there. Also, did I do any exploring? I did. Okay. Our kingdom is growing considerably large. And it's so nice. It is so nice. Wander aimlessly. Okay, let's go ahead and... I'm not going to look at the artifacts just yet. I'll wait till I have more gold to actually make it worth my while. But let's definitely take my slave soldiers. Well, I'm getting a lot of them now. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get too many slave soldiers. Let me get some more slavers. Okay, I got a lot of men now. Okay, these guys gotta be hurting. Still at 1,200. But I got so many slaves now. In fact, I'm only going to take 2,000 of my soldiers. I'm going to leave some back and see if that helps with defending if I get attacked again. Maybe I can kill some of his troops that way. Because I think the reason I'm not killing any of his troops is because his army leaves to come fight me. Ah, yes. Congratulations, my king. Mead Meadow City State has been crushed. Their kingdom is no more and their lands are now yours. As your men cheer for victory, some call out in praise of Aslona, calling it an empire. +5 opinion, 150 soldiers. And lots of gold. Well, if we take a look at the diplomacy, then I think at this point, the only independents alive are my allies. We've got the Goblin Kingdom we need to kill. We've got some other people we need to kill, so we should definitely keep looking into that. Okay, Combat Academy. We've got 20 soldiers available. Let's go ahead and hire them. And train our Grand Champion. Although it keeps switching, so maybe it's not even worth it. Artifact Hall. There is a blank with a rack here. There's a large empty frame on the wall here. There's a small pedestal here. So there's nothing here yet. Okay, cool. Let's go take a look at the artifacts real quick. Where is it? Artifact market. So let's just pick a... Let's actually start with the first one. So Bajorn's Artifacts of the North. What do we got here? Okay, the only one we can really afford is the Doomstone Fragment. We'll ask about it. The Doomstone Fragment was a small piece of the infamous Stone of the Wild North. Some fool managed to salvage a piece of it, and they say if you touch the Doomstone 13 times, you will be killed. I've touched the buggering a good few, so I'm selling it off cheap before it's the end of me. Okay, that seems like a really bad one. So let's take a look at... Let's go to see if we can find another one that we can afford. Wow, the Scepter of the Goblin God. Well, I gotta ask about that. The Scepter of the Goblin God is an incredible object obtained from one of the old great goblin tribes. The scepter was worshipped like a god and became the most important symbol of the goblin race. There were wars over it, clans rose and fell, but in an opportunist raid, the scepter was snatched by a northern adventurer who for a short time acted as god of all goblins before losing the staff in a bet, and now the scepter can be yours for a price. That's quite the price. Okay, what else do we got here? The Golden Telescope. The Golden Telescope is an old artifact found among the ruins of a wizard fort. It is believed that the Golden Telescope was crafted by fine warlocks for an expedition led by an old dead kingdom of wizards. It was able to see farther than any normal telescope, was able to help the wizards get further in less time as they could plan better and easier routes. Okay. Ask about the Friend of the Fearful. The Friend of the Fearful is a magical orb that eases the prejudice of xenophobe nations and allows for you to engage with them like any other. It was created long ago by a traveling wizard in a hostile part of the world. Tired of being outcast by the groups he passed by, he created the orb and found himself always able to make friends wherever he went. So, okay, interesting. We're not going to mess with any of that anymore for now. I need more gold for a lot of those ones that I want. So who do we start attacking next? We got the Great Goblin Kingdom. Undead Horde, Demon Horde is back. The Ragged Razors. Let's go for them. I'm not sure how well entrenched they are, so I'm just going to send everything I got. I don't want to attack the Demon Horde again because I don't want to lose all my troops. It took me this long to build up, and last time I attacked them, I literally lost everything, so... Alright. Nice. And are they still around now? Tattooed Gnomes Refugee Camp. Offer them refugee in your lands. Attack them. Provide them with a land and reestablish their kingdom. They were our allies originally. They have 475 men, so we could offer them refugee. It's going to cost me 1,400 gold. That's a lot of gold, but that's also 475 men, and they're pretty powerful men. But if I provide them with a land, they can reestablish their kingdom. And they were nice allies, and I'm sure they'll be happy for it. I don't know, it's tough to say. You know, I'm going to offer them refugee in my land. I think that's a better option. I get... Oh, I'm negative in gold. Really? Okay, I could take a loan so that I... How did I get negative in gold? I didn't have any gold on me? I guess I wasn't paying attention. That don't seem right. Well, I could go to the Slavers' Fort and sell some slaves off. Let's see. 609, I'll sell your slaves. Oh, I got a lot of slaves that I could sell here. So I'll just sell all of these slaves. Well, that fixed the problem right there. I'll take my slave soldiers now. Thank you. And I might as well, since I have so much left, I might as well go ahead and hire some more slaves. Okay, did I do any exploring? Not yet. Ooh, the black market. Visit the cheat seller, play the coin flip game, hire local bandits, 35 gold each, 510 available. Visit the small house with the dark X painted across. Visit the Seers of Mine, visit the stall. Okay, cool. We can attack the black market. Okay, visit the cheat seller, buy a cheat scroll. 10,000 gold, and I will pull a scroll from my shelf. There's a chance one of them will have a cheat code on it, but they will crumble after use, so write them down. Alright, that's cool. That's actually really neat. Okay, we can play the coin game. He has 100 gold to bet with. Heads. Okay. Yes. No. I'm trying to take all his gold. Although I'm only going to get 100 from it. Okay, I'll just leave him at 50 for now. Cool. All sorts of really neat stuff to check out in this game. Well, either way, we are out of time for this episode, so I figure we're going to do, this will be episode 8. We'll probably do 2 more episodes or so, and then depending on where we stand there, we'll probably cut it off, and I'll come back to the game in the future once it's had a bunch of updates, and I'll check it out again. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.